I've been asked by the IEBA to make a video on extracting and the basic tools you'll need. When we go over tools and the equipment that you need, check with your bee shops, your local bee shops. Hardware stores and Amazon and farm stores, they're just there to sell product to you. They don't care about the quality. They don't care about your success. So, support your local beekeepers or your local stores and do yourself a favor and buy quality equipment. Beekeeping's already expensive enough without going out and buying something that doesn't work and then having to buy it again. So, we're going to go over some of the tools. Hive tool, we've got a cappings tool, we've got a hot knife, bottling bucket, we have a filter, drip board, then we have my own type of uncapping tub. A lot of this stuff is commercially available. Then we have an extractor, this one's an electric, and then there's also a hand crank or manual extractors. So it'll be your choice as to how you want to punish yourself. Electric's always better, it's always easier, but again, buy quality tools. Okay, so we're ready to start extracting. We've got our hot knife going. We checked the temperature of the honey, and we've got it at, been warmed up, and it's at 91.4. So having warm honey helps with your extracting process. If your honey's cold, it's just going to take you forever. You're going to fight it. So you want to make your job as easy as possible. So we've got our tools here. We've got a nice damp rag because it's all sticky. And so let's go ahead and get one uncapped. We're just going to take our knife and we're just going to slice the cappings off. And this isn't real fast, and you're not going to get all your cappings off with your knife generally unless your frames are drawn out a lot. A little bit of sawing action. You're not cutting firewood here, so don't get super aggressive. Okay, now we're going to take our capping scratcher. We're just going to get the cap that we missed. The knife didn't pick up. Anything that happens in the comb, don't worry about it. If you dig a little deep with your knife or your capping fork, you don't have to worry about it. The bees are going to repair it. Now we're going to take this and we're just going to drop it in right into our extractor. And then we'll grab our next frame. It's just a nice peaceful process here. You can see that frame wasn't drawn out very far. We'll go ahead and fix up any caps that we need to fix. Get them uncapped. Scratch them. Just like that. Just keep repeating the process. Just take your time. Just like anything with your bees, just enjoy it. Okay, so now if you just want to use a capping scratcher, it's perfectly fine. So we did 5 frames with a knife, and we'll do this one with just a capping scratcher. You see, it works just as well. Sometimes it's a little rougher on the comb, but like I said, the bees are they'll fix it up. They'll repair anything. You can't screw it up too bad. So we've got all that uncapped. Now, we'll take our hive tool because we can do a little maintenance here. Frame cleaned up. You keep your frames clean, your job is a lot easier. Okay, this last frame, this extractor holds 6. So now we have all of our frames in, and we'll go ahead and turn it on, and it'll start extracting, and we'll come back when we got some honey in there. Just let the cappings drain off, clean up your tools. There's honey in there, but it'll drain. Move that off over here. Scraper. So we just extracted this box of honey. This was a customer of mine. So now we're gonna just use some new equipment just to show you how you should store your equipment. You don't want mice getting in, rodents, insects. You want to keep it as clean as possible. And one of those ways, you can use a drip board, and it can be made out of just a simple piece of plywood with a rim on it. You just want some little bit of space. And then we're just going to stack, just to show you, we're just going to stack some supers on here. And you have your honey supers, or you can even have, you've got a dead out, and you clean up your equipment. You know, so now you got a nice stack there. And then you can just use like a telescopic lid or a piece of plywood. You just want it clean and dry. Really all you need. You just want to keep it sealed up. It'll still breathe a little bit through the natural cracks of the wood and such. You don't want to cover your stuff with plastic. If you start covering everything up with plastic and sealing it up, it's going to mold. You're just going to ruin your equipment that way. So just stacking it this way works really well, and it'll be ready for next year. You don't need to take your supers out and let the bees clean the frames off, because that just encourages robbing. So we just always put them away wet. That seems to work the best. And don't store anything in plastic tubs or cover it with plastic. It's not necessary.